Okay, Asia session done. Going to go over the trade that I took yesterday as well as today's trade. Got the scanner all set up here. These are set to Asia session pairs, and I'm on replay mode back at the new H4 bar of yesterday's Asia session. So this is exactly what I was looking at. We have two setups, gold and Euro Oz, and we have a bunch of signal days, mostly on yen pairs, lots of yen, range setups, NZD CAD, GBP AUD, and then we have Euro NZD, which I was actually really interested in. But when something like this shows up, my main focus is going to be on gold and Euro Oz. So both of these are the exact same setup, but this star with the flare tells me that we've broken out of the daily range, while this star tells me that we're still inside that daily range. So this setup, what I'm looking for, I want to see a higher time frame push in one direction. So in this case, monthly, weekly, daily H8 breakout levels are all pushing in one direction. 83% confluence pushing down. I want to see a breakout day, and then I want to see a fake out of a high to take this down to that previous day low. Well, this one I'm looking for the opposite. Higher time frames pushing up. We actually have full bias alignment. Breakout levels and peak bias are all pushing in one direction. I want to see a fake out of a low to take this up. But in this case, we've already broken out of that daily range. So I'd be looking for some pullbacks to take it up, or consolidation, and then the next day take a breakout from that previous day high. So on the case of gold, I already missed that trade when I had a look at it. I normally come in at 7, but today I didn't. Yesterday I wasn't, had some stuff to do, so it didn't come in at 7 at that time. So I missed this trade. This is actually a nice trade. We have a breakout, and then we have a fake out of the M15 low. So this is a setup for me, or how I get in on these breakouts. Most breakouts fail. So whenever I want to take a breakout, which is a H8 high breakout plus a previous day high breakout, color coded red. When I want to take breakouts, I get in with a breakout trigger, retracement, buy after a previous M15 low fake out and a previous H8 high breakout. So this would have been the entry, but I did not take that. It is a little bit difficult for me to take these sort of breakouts when we're at all-time highs. This is why I prefer trading inside the daily range, or faking out a low, a higher time frame low to take it up. It's a little bit difficult for me to take this sort of breakout unless, it's going to take me a bit of time to find one, but unless if this M15 didn't break out so high and broke out a little bit lower, then I could have taken something like this. But this to me is a bit too high up, so could not take that, or I wasn't available to take that. But this would have been a nice move, but did not catch that. So that left me with Euro Oz. Euro Oz coming from a string of breakout days, and on the daily, I think higher time frames are all pushing down. You can see the strong trend. We broke out of the previous month low, broke out of the previous week low, but we're actually coming up on it at this exact moment. But because higher time frames are mostly pushing down, I was looking to take a sell. So the way that I want to take a sell, when I'm looking for a continuation after a breakout, I want to see that fake out of an H8 high and take it down to the previous day low. It needs to be below that breakout level. So my setups are completely fractal. When I'm trading daily setups, I want to see H8 momentum. This is what tells me where the daily is moving. So basically, I'm looking for a fake out of the H8 high, where we already faked it out, but this is too down low. I needed price to come back up in order for me to take this down. So here's when I was interested in Euro NZD. I had a quick look at Euro NZD, and this one was actually, I was very interested to take. This is a reversal setup, and this is one that I was actually really interested to take, but it did not set up for me yesterday. It set up in London, but I wasn't available to trade that, so kind of missed that move, and I'm kind of looking for a pullback on it today. So it's a breakout month, and then we're faking out. It's a inside month. Here we're above the breakout level, and this actually is a setup for me. When I'm trading monthly setups, I want to see weekly fakeouts to tell me where momentum is headed. And when we have a breakout bar followed by an inside bar, I want to say fake out of the, in this case, previous month low and the previous week low, and take it up to the previous month high. So right now we're faking out, or yesterday we're faking out the previous month low. This green line over here is the previous week low, and then we're above that breakout level. So I was really interested to take this up, but this did not set up for me. So, anyways, price on EURAUD finally got above that H8 level, and then I was just waiting for price to roll over. So in this case, we're below the breakout level. We got the fake out of the H8 high. This is what I'm looking for in my that continuation setup. And we have the H8 breakout level right here. Since we're so close, I don't want to risk getting smashed right into that. I wanted to wait for this to break. I'm overall bullish above, overall bearish below these breakout levels. So we don't have two time frame alignment right now. We're in between. So it's always better to have two time frame alignment. And once price got below that H8 breakout level, that's when I entered. And I entered my stop above this momentum bar, and I took it down to that previous day low. And that's exactly what happened. Eventually, it made its way there. And I was already done with my session at 12. So 12 is when Sydney market closes. I only trade when two markets are open. So I was already off session at this time, and price eventually made its way down, and that's it. So took that trade, and then Euro NZD did not set up, and there was no other setups for me. This is already coming into London session. So that's the trade that I took on Euro Oz. And then for today's session, I took Aussie JPY. So we have yen pairs setting up here. I like the false breakout on AJ. This one did not have a false breakout. So why that's relevant is we're flipping those breakout levels. Whenever you flip a breakout level, this tells me that we're at a possible swing point. And so I saw that, and then we're getting above the previous day high. So I could also see this as a giant swing point on the daily. We have a daily breakout level right here, and then price getting above the previous day high. So this is a trend reversal. I want to take this up to that previous week high. So I already took my partials here at the next daily breakout level, and I'm done with this trade and letting this run. Yep. Okay. So that's it. That's the trade I took, and that's all.